lovelies, welcome back. It's your girl Katie here, and today's video is going to be another declutter video. And today I'm going through and decluttering my highlighters. Now, a couple of disclaimers before I jump right on into this video. One, everything that I declutter today is either going to be passed on to family or friends, so it's already spoken for. And two, this is not going to be a cutthroat declutter. I'm not trying to downsize half of my collection or anything like that. I'm just going through and kind of refreshing my collection, make sure that I'm not holding on to anything that I'm not loving or using. So yeah. But yeah, to no further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. Alright, so I'm going to start with this back row first. So starting off first with this Violet Voss Pro highlighter palette, and the palette name is Rose Gold, I believe. I'm keeping this. I'm not ready to let this go. I can't say I use it a ton, but I really like how pigmented these highlighters are. Like, they're super pigmented and super blinding. So yeah, so I'm going to hold on to this. Next up from Loose Beauty, this is one of their duo highlighters. I am going to go ahead and pass this on because this one has a powder and a cream highlighter, and I just don't think I would use the cream highlighter side. Yeah, I mean, the powder is a pretty highlighter. It's just, I don't see myself using that cream side at all. I'm just not a cream highlighter person, so I'm going to pass this on. Then I have this one here from ColourPop. This is from their Barbie collaboration. The highlighter shade is Beach Party, and it's one of their Super Shock highlighters. I will say the formula on this is like super soft, but I am going to go ahead and get rid of this one just because I've had it for a while and I really just don't use it that much, and it is a bit darker in my opinion. It's not really one that I can see myself using all the time, so yeah, I think it's time to pass this one on. Then I have this one here from Catrice Cosmetics. This is their Sungasm Face and Body Highlighter. It's in the shade, I guess Sungasm is the shade name, I don't know. But this is not going anywhere. This is one of my favorite highlighters. I really like the formula, and it's super blinding, and it's a huge pan. I don't know if they sell this anymore, unfortunately. I don't know if they discontinued it or what. I don't really know the story on it, but yeah, this is not going anywhere. It's staying in my collection. Then I have another palette here from Loose Beauty. This is their highlighter palette. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and pass this one on, I think. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I need this one. I have a lot of other highlighters that I'd probably reach for over this one. Although the shades are really pretty and there's like nothing wrong with the formula or anything, I just don't need this. So I'm going to pass this one on. Then I have here one from Ace Beauté. This is their Glow Essentials highlighter palette. I think I am going to go ahead and hold on to this one though. I don't know. I don't want to get rid of all my palettes, and I feel like I'm doing pretty good so far, so I think I can keep this one. So keeping. Alright, so now I'm going to move on to these. Alright, starting off with this MAC one here. This is their Hyper Real Glow palette. I think it's the gold one. I don't know. It's just called Hyper Real Glow. Anyways, I'm keeping this one. I like this a lot. And yeah, that's all I really have to say about it. So keeping. Then I have this one here from Cover FX. This is the Custom Enhancer palette is what it's called. This one, I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and end up passing this on. Although I really like this middle shade here. That's probably honestly the only shade I would use out of these three. I'm just not a big pink highlighter fan. Like, I don't mind a pink hue to my highlighter, but if it's just straight up pink, I don't ever reach for those. So I am going to go ahead and pass this one on. This one from Complex Culture. This is their Good Lighting Highlighter Duo. I am going to keep. I really like this highlighter. Although I would probably only use this shade, I just still really like this, and yeah, maybe I can find another use for this. Maybe I'll use it like as eyeshadow shimmer shade or something like that. I don't know. I'll figure something out to do with the other shade, but yeah, this isn't going anywhere. Keeping. I have another one here from Cover FX. This is their Rose Gold Bar Highlighting Palette. This one, I think I'm going to keep, even though it does have a pink shade in here. I don't know, this one, I think I can mix with the others and kind of get a custom shade out of it. And I just really like how shiny these are. They're very blinding, so yeah, I'm going to keep this one. This one from Too Faced is not going to go anywhere. This is a limited product. It was one of their limited edition. This is their Puppy Love highlighter in the shade Glover. Yeah, I like this one, and it's not going anywhere. And the packaging is super cute, so keeping. Alright, so I feel like I'm doing really good so far, but this is where it's going to get a lot harder, I think. And I don't know how well I'm going to do from here on out, to be completely honest. I really like a lot of the single pan highlighters. Anyways, starting off with these two. These loose highlighters, I'm going to keep both of these. This one's from Airspun. It's a loose face highlighter in the shade Snow Much Ice. So I'm keeping that one. And then this one here from Anastasia, Beverly Hills. This is in the shade Vegas Loose. So I'm keeping both of these. I know that for sure. This is from Give Them Lala Beauty. This is in the shade Showstopper. That's super pretty. I think I'm going to hold on to this for a little bit longer because I honestly don't remember what I thought of it when I used it. That almost looks a smidge too dark for me, to be like completely honest. But I'm going to play with it. Maybe I'll pull it out the next Shop My Stash I do and kind of get familiar with it. And if it's too dark for me, then I'll pass it on later. But for now, I'm going to keep it. And I have here one from Wanderer Beauty. This is in the shade After Hours. I'm keeping this, I know, because I really like this one. It's one of my favorites, so keeping this. Then I have two here from Becca, which are not leaving my collection because you can't get these anymore. At least you can't get these from Becca. I know they're not around anymore, but I don't get rid of things just because they've been discontinued. If anything, that makes me keep them. That makes me hold on to them more. But anyways, this is in the shade Rose Quartz. This is their famous shade, Champagne Pop. This is the one that everyone talks about, and it is really good. I'm sad that they're not around anymore. I've heard that, like, I don't know if it's MAC or Smashbox. Someone picked up some of their shades and is selling them. But I don't know if the formula is the same or anything. And then this one's the Rose Quartz. So keeping both of these. Let me just look through these real quick and see if there's any that I might be getting rid of. These three I know I'm not going to get rid of. So the first one is from MAC. This is in the shade Double Gleam, I think. So I'm not getting rid of that one. So keeping. Also keeping this one here from Maybelline. This is their Master Chrome metallic highlighter, and it's in the shade 250. So also keeping, and I'm also keeping this one here from Catrice Cosmetics. I really like their highlighters. I think they're kind of underrated, but this is in the shade Supreme Rose Beam. So keeping this one as well. But this one I can let go of. I'm not really for sure how to pronounce that brand name. I want to say it's called like Aesthetica, but I'm probably not saying that right, so whatever. Anyways, this is in the shade Starlit. And this is a really pretty highlighter, don't get me wrong, but it is one that has like that pink undertone, which I know I said I don't mind. And normally I don't, but the thing is, I just don't. I feel like I would not reach for this one as much as like some of my other ones, just because I know myself. So I am just going to go ahead and pass this one on. Alright, moving on to this last side over here. So starting off on this side. So I have two here from Wet n Wild. I'm going to keep this one and I'm going to get rid of this one. This one is in the shade Halo Effect. So I'm keeping this one. And this one I'm going to go ahead and let go. This is like a blush highlighter thing. The highlighter's really pretty, don't get me wrong, but I would just never reach for this side. I don't care for shimmery blushes and I wouldn't use it as a highlighter, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pass this one on. Alright, so I have three here from Ofra, and I know I'm not going to get rid of any of them. So this one is in the shade Rodeo Drive. It's my favorite from Ofra, so keeping for sure. Then I have this Samantha March collaboration. It's in the shade Start Inspired. Even though it does have a pink highlighter in it, it's very light, and if you mix the two, it doesn't come across as pink, so, but I really like this highlighter, so I'm keeping. And I'm also keeping this Retrograde one. It's in the shade Retrograde. Even though it does have a purple highlighter, again, if you mix them, it's not that strong. And I just really like Ofra's highlighters. I think they're some of the best formulas out there for the higher end side. But having said that, I do think that they're really good quality and their formula is good, but I can find drugstore ones that are just as good as quality, so I don't know. I like them, but yeah, drugstore ones are just as good. Alright. So I have here one from Milk Makeup. And this is in the shade Mars, I think. Yes, it's in the shade Mars. It's one of their holographic highlighters. I think I can let this one go. I do like this one, but it's not like the most blinding highlighter out there, and I do like blinding highlighters. Those are my favorite. But yeah, I just don't think I'll use it that much anymore. I enjoyed it while I had it, but yeah, it's time to let it go. So, getting rid of this one. Alright, then I have this one here from Pretty Vulgar. This is in the shade Glow Up, I think. It's their Shimmering Swan highlighter. This one I'm going to hold on to. I still like this one. So, keeping this one. And I'm also going to be keeping this one here from Juvia's. This is their Tribe Highlighter Volume 3. I think Volume 3 is the shade name. But this one's really pretty. So yeah, gonna be keeping it. Alright, this one here from Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics is not going anywhere. I'm keeping it. This is in the shade Iced. Ugh, I keep getting smudges everywhere. But yeah, this one's not going anywhere. I'm definitely keeping this one. It's a beautiful highlighter. This one here from Too Faced is in the shade Diamond Fire. I don't think I've actually used this yet, so I'm definitely going to be keeping it just because I haven't gotten around to playing it with it yet. It is kind of like one of those ones that shifts and has different colors in it, which I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about, but like I said, I haven't used it yet, so I'm keeping. Another one from Too Faced that I'm not going to be getting rid of. This is in the shade Blinded by the Light. Keeping. I really like the packaging, and yeah, it's a good highlighter, so keeping. These two from ColourPop I know I'm going to be keeping. This one is in the shade Flexitarian. Really one of my favorite highlighter shades from them. These are their Super Shock cheek highlighters, by the way. and the other one is in the shade Lunch Money. So Lunch Money, and then Flexitarian. Keeping both of those. Alright, I know I'm not getting rid of this Becca one, because like I said, I'm not getting rid of any of the Becca ones, and this is in the shade Lilac Geode. This one, oh, even though it has like a pink shift to it, I really still like. I don't know, it's just really good. I like it. So keeping it. This one from Ciate London. I have no memory of this. I didn't even realize or remembered that I had this. So let me see. It's in the shade Starburst. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. I think I must have gotten this in an Ipsy. I think it's a sample size. I'm gonna keep it. I'll definitely use that. So keeping. I counted up what I'm keeping, and I'm keeping 29 highlighters, which is surprising that I'm not keeping more, I guess, or that I don't have more. I think I have more blushes than I have highlighters, and that's weird because I'm a big highlighter girl. But I am getting rid of 7 highlighters, which I'm pretty pleased with myself. I think I did pretty good. A lot better than I actually thought I was going to do. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with what I'm getting rid of versus what I'm keeping, so yeah. But there you go, guys. That is going to do it for today. That is my highlighter declutter. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up because that really does help out my channel. And also let me know down in the comments what you guys thought of my declutter today. And also, I think the next declutter video that I'll post will be on my face palettes. I think that's the next section I'm going to tackle. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on that video. But other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. And I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!